Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Chop House. I will be your host for the first part of the show this evening. I'm Ray.
I'm your co-host, Cece.
Kayla.
Oh,
It's your
hi,
girl,
it's Kayla. My bad.
it's your girl Alex. What's up?
You always skip me, Alex. It's your boy, Mr. F that in the building.
Gotta be on time, on time.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling today?
Feeling good, feeling great.
Good.
Great.
That's good. How was everybody weekend?
Too
Not
long.
It was good. I guess it was Mother's Day weekend.
I was
I'm like
about
a
to say,
mother
did the mothers enjoy?
24/7. Yeah, it was all right. Nothing spectacular. Just regular degular around here.
You do anything special for yourself?
Did you see my Facebook? Did you see my Instagram? I didn't do anything. I actually had allergic reactions. So I stayed home. Or my canceled.
No. We gotta get you a bouquet of some Zyrtec, some Benadryl.
Yeah, I was on Benadryl like the whole weekend. So I was like, you know what? Maybe it's best I stay home. So when I go to my doctor, I can tell her I haven't been anywhere. I stayed home, So I'm just gonna stay in the house. My gifts was brought here, My kids made me cards. Getting sick of those.
Aww.
I'm gonna need my baby fathers to step their game up. I like bags, trips, vacations. I don't know why I'm still getting homemade cards.
Kids, all of that comes from the kids.
I can't wait to get some
They can put it from the kids. I mean, they can put it from the kids. I mean, wait till Father's Day. Just wait. Wait till I do. Just wait.
You know what I did? Look, we had a great weekend. You know what I'm saying? Wifey, I didn't know what to do. I was real spontaneous and just thinking what she would like. You know what I'm saying? You know what we did? We did a picnic in the park.
See, that's what happens when you're in relationships and you have kids. You can do it. You can do spontaneous shit for Mother's Day.
You said that all wrong, girl. You said that shit all wrong. That's what happens when you get the ring. That's what happens when you're married. Yes. He know his woman. It's spontaneous because when you just got a boyfriend, it's all right. I got a couple of kids with one baby father. I guess he'd be thoughtful. I don't know,
Well, I had a little Mother's Day trip to the Poconos, so
hey Kayla, I don't know you, but hi Kayla.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with the nose. Go wrong with the Poconos. And welcome back, Kayla.
Poconos was awesome. Poconos was awesome.
Y'all, I've been MIA for a long time.
We're not gonna talk about that today.
Okay, see, we're not gonna talk about it.
No, because I missed it.
Look, cheer season is over. Soccer season is over, so I'm good now. Yes. It's summertime. We
and don't put the kids in no more activities. They do enough.
Where did Ray just go?
Oh, we done lost Ray. How we lose the host? Cece, you're up.
Well, can't stop God, So didn't prepare for this, y'all. Didn't prepare. Oh, never mind. It was short-lived, Welcome back, Ray.
My bad, y'all.
I was holding it down for you.
I appreciate you. I was having some connection issues.
We was like, let's say what happened?
Forgive me on that. But where do we leave off, folks?
We were just getting to know what happened over the weekend. That's it.
Okay, everybody enjoyed their weekend. Mother's Day was good for everybody.
I was at work, so
well, you got some bread. You're right. But
y'all don't play that shit.
You got your roses, right? Did they give y'all roses?
Huh?
They gave the ladies roses here.
No, we got cookies.
Richmond.
We got the little cookies with the icing on it.
Okay.
Okay.
We got the cookies with the icing on it. They gave it. Well, they didn't give it to just mothers. They gave it to all the women.
They had to.
Well,
I'm sorry, y'all.
They gave roses to all the women too.
Kind of lit as fuck, so I'm sorry.
So yeah, y'all ready to get into some y'all ready to get into these questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm excited.
Let's get the first one going.
Yeah.
So, is being posted and acknowledged on social media important to you?
Depends.
What it depend
I'll let the
on?
ladies go first.
I think it depends on their presence overall. If they don't have a presence, then nah, obviously it doesn't matter. If they are the
Okay.
type of people that post every single last thing they do, I'm talking about every meal, every single activity. If you're not posting the person you with, something's wrong with that situation.
What Cardi B say? Ain't no ring on my finger. You ain't going on my gram. Fuck that.
And I think that then there's some people who just don't post. Like, I'm not a poster. I'm not a big poster
Yeah,
on Instagram.
I'm a post. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a poster, but I post myself. Like, you wouldn't even know I had kids. I don't really post my kids because that's none of your business. But at the same time, if we're in a relationship, why should I have to post you? Who am I proving a point to?
True. Very,
Who am I
very
proving a
true.
point to?
Very true.
Like, I'm not proving a
get
point
it.
to anybody.
Like, I ain't
Because
posting nobody.
the minute that you put the world into your business is when things
Listen.
And
start
somebody's gonna have
wrong.
something to say. Oh, like, you know him? Oh, I used to fuck with him. No, the fuck you didn't.
No. The only person I've ever posted, we have marriage papers, so
What?
it's alright.
Who? I wish somebody would text me. I used to. What? I done washed that off and kissed it up the girl. Girl, goodbye. Like,
See, I'm gonna send you my
that
DMs.
dumbass shit.
I'm gonna
Like,
send you my DMs. I had that shit done before.
girl, please. Your DMs can't top my DMs. My
I had
DMs.
that shit. Oh, like, you talk to
that-
that nigga. I used to fuck him. Oh, okay.
Girl, it's the energy for me. It was always the energy. Girls make the fake email. They make a new email to make a fake page just to hit me up. I was like, first of all, bitch, round of applause. It's the energy for me. It's the energy.
All right.
Like,
I'm
you
gonna
put
sit
too
my
much
butt on
in
that one.
But
Are y'all done yet? Everybody went.
Okay, my thing is for the guys. What purpose do you serve with posting your female?
What purpose?
What purpose is it? Because I had the same conversation with a guy, and I was like, "What purpose is it for you posting your female?" He was like, "Oh no, I don't post her because I don't want everybody in my business." What business do you have for you not posting her?
Listen. All right. My take on this is that I'm gonna post my wife regardless. You know what I'm saying? Even if she's my girlfriend, she's gonna get posted. You know, this whole y'all these rap songs sometimes set a standard for people where it's like, forget that. No, if this is somebody you're trying to build with, make something better with, then yeah, post them up. Post them up. Let everybody know what you are into right now. What is yours right now, or whatever the case may be. Me, I post up, right? So I want that same energy that I use, that I take out of my day to think about you and post something, a nice comment and beautiful picture of you. I would want that same thing. Yes, I do feel like it's important to do that.
So
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
feel like your wife should post you on her social media.
That's correct. And if she doesn't, I feel like that's a problem. And I've had this discussion with her at one point, like, yo, I've been posting you like almost every 2 days, and I don't never see you post me. I was like, yo, out of anybody, I should be somebody's MCM, and that's you. And I ain't never get that, not one time. And I felt some type of way about it. We had the conversation.
Okay, but y'all feel some type of way when that woman does not post y'all as an MCM.
I said, I know I did at that time. I can't speak for every man, but I know I did. You know
I'm probably about the only female up here that probably got like a 50-50. You could post me, you could not. I don't give a fuck. Like,
I'm the same way.
I mean, because I'm more than just CC on Facebook. I'm also the CEO of Liquid Gold, and I have to be careful about what I post.
So we got a comment, y'all. We got a comment from Candace. Candace Johnson. If you can love me in private, then show me love in public. Agreed.
Okay, no, I
agree.
You know
period.
What? Wait, no.
We got one from Is Austin. If you sharing your life and she's a part of it at that point, then I'm gonna post her. Absolutely,
okay,
I agree with him.
No. Okay, no.
What was that second comment? Let me see that. Hold on, real quick.
I have my brother here. He's been in a relationship for 11 years, and he said this same question. Tell him how you feel.
What?
About if you can love me in private, you can love me in public.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. Hey, we as a generation, we too worried about what everybody else got going on. It shouldn't matter if somebody loving somebody in public
or private.
Business. It should be private. You know what I'm saying? That's everybody else's business. People that want somebody to love them in public, I feel like got something wrong with themselves and they don't love themselves all the way. So they gotta be shown that in front of everybody else. Be like, hey,
it feel good to have somebody show love for you,
Exactly.
whether it's in private or public. So I would rather have mine public to know that she cares about me that much to tell everybody else.
By
think
not
it's
posting the
You want
person that
that
you're messing
love
with, you're
shot
leaving
from
a
the
gray
rooftops.
area
That's
there.
what you want.
You're allowing people to feel like that there's
Like my
nobody
brother said,
in your
like my
life
brother
special.
said, she can
Wait,
still
I
love.
didn't hear Ray. Hold on, Ray. What
Oh,
you
go
said?
ahead, Ray.
By not posting the person that you're dealing with, you're leaving a gray area there. So say you got people sliding in your DM, they're not even aware that you're in a relationship with somebody, that you're dealing with somebody. You don't even post this person. Now, I'm not the type
Yep.
of person where I want you to post me every day, but every now and then, yeah, show me some love.
And
All
that's
right,
what
but
he just said. He said you can
That
love
all
me in
depends
private,
if your
but
partner
you can be
is
fucking
a
with
social
another nigga in
media
public.
person.
don't you have a bio where you tell people whether you're in a relationship or not? That you can't you post like a ring or something
But
and say
they
I'm
don't
with
use that though.
somebody?
They
I
don't use that.
mean, come on,
They don't use
yeah,
that
that's kind of
They
like
don't use
I
that though.
won't lie, like
Because
that's
your
kind of
bio can say single all day long, but you got a nigga sleeping next to you every night.
You're right, but then you're not being honest with yourself.
Exactly.
So posting
How
a
is that
picture's not
not
gonna
being?
do
Listen,
nothing.
ladies,
Just
calm down,
saying.
calm down.
I love C.
I really do feel like it's really on. It really do matter on your relationship and what the other person like and what the other person don't like. Also, please keep in mind, you might be with somebody who does not want to go public or don't want to do this or don't want to do that. You gotta. I'm not saying hide your relationship because in a relationship it's all about a compromise.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't
we
saying
gotta
post their asses every day.
So see,
That's
she
a
said,
fact. I agree with that. Hold
so
on, y'all.
then
Let me read.
what's the point of having social media? Well, some people have social media to keep up with those old friends. That's the
Fuck
main
them
reason
bitches.
social media.
My main bitch is
You
all
gotta
that
think
matters.
about it. You had social media whether you was in a relationship or
Exactly.
not. We always had that. So
But listen to
I
what
don't get
Miranda
that
just
point.
said. Some people keep social media to keep up with their old friends. You not
Yes.
posting me. What old friends you keeping up with?
But it could be
What
friends.
old
No,
friends you keeping up
friends
on
from
here?
high
You
school.
not even.
But why does it? That makes me feel like that other person is insecure if they're not being posted. I
That's
mean,
not about. It's a difference in being insecure. Like that's just wanting to be shown appreciation, wanting to be shown love. Like that's just wanting to be shown that wanting to be acknowledged. That's
okay.
not.
Social media,
That's not being
honestly, I
insecure.
started off with
So
social
the only way
media.
we can be acknowledged on social media.
No.
That's
I'm
the
not
only way
saying
that
that's
we
a.
can be
Wait.
No, absolutely
Wait,
not.
wait.
Absolutely not.
All
Real
right, see,
quick.
I get this. That's
We
cool.
got
You sharing your life. If you can post you graduated, got a promotion, then what's the problem with showing off your spouse? I absolutely agree. If you're one of those people that post those big
I like
moments,
that
like
comment,
I
Candy.
am,
Can
okay, that's when things
can I
get
say
posted. I
something?
post
Those are
whoever
temporary.
is who's in the moment of living. My graduation, my wife's graduation. I posted all of that, but I don't really post everything. So she didn't get every other post that was on my gram. It wasn't happening. But
See,
she will
Alex, I'm
acknowledge.
But
I'm
those
like you
two things
100%.
he compared, those are permanent things in my life. Those are not temporary things in my life.
Nah.
So a person
Hold
could
on, Kayla.
You
Listen,
said
listen.
graduation and promotion. So I'm
Listen,
just saying
hold
those
on.
are
This
that
is
you can't take away
Spouses
from.
are supposed to be permanent. Spouses are, they're as permanent as a
this
relationship
is what
can
she's
get.
saying. What she's saying in that comment is basically like, if you could, because the promotion doesn't mean it's permanent. It's your promotion you just got. You could lose that job. But what I think she's trying to get to is the fact that social media for people it kind of shows your life at a glance for people to see whether it's real or fake. We don't know which one it is.
Okay,
We
but
just
see, I don't.
look, we know what your life look like, right? From social media. Like I can look at all your social medias and tell what type of person you are just by what you show me. Doesn't mean that's who you are, right? So basically, if you can show at that point that you just got a promotion or you just graduated from school, you can show me your spouse or your significant other at that time. That's all
and
that
I
I'm
like
getting.
that. I like that response. But again, who am I proving this to? Because I don't post
You
my
don't have to
spouse.
prove it to nobody.
It's
But if
not
you
for
Yeah, it's not
anybody,
about
for you.
proving it to
Social
anybody.
media is for you.
We are in different times with social media though. Like we are just in two different times when it comes to social media that some things are best to be protected
Honestly,
with social media nowadays, people just come out the woodwork out of nowhere.
Exactly.
After you
Honestly,
post or
because
do
I am
anything for
known
some
throughout my
reason.
high school,
So
I feel like I shouldn't have to post or acknowledge who I'm talking to or what I'm doing. I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. That's not
All right, so I have a question. So for those of us who are just in relationships versus those of us who are married, do we feel like there's a difference? Do you feel like once you are married to somebody,
it's a big
then
factor.
it's a difference? All right, because I think that that's a disconnect. Because
big
all
difference.
right,
No,
well, Jamar is like, nah, I'm gonna post you.
It's
No,
a
my
big
girlfriend's
difference.
it's
not.
no
Like,
Because
different.
if
it
I
is what
feel
it
like I'm
is.
just in a relationship with you, doesn't mean that relationship will last. Just as well as a marriage will last. But the
It's
thing is,
no
you're
difference.
married to this person, so you're gonna post this person because 9 times out of 10 you're in pictures together, so you're gonna post that person.
Listen, I'm posting so I could delete all the motherfuckers when
and
you
to
make me
be
mad.
It's no
honest,
different.
I usually
That's
It's
it.
no
I
different.
usually
To
don't even
tell you the
follow the
truth,
person that I'm talking to on social media. So
Really? Like you don't
What
follow
happened?
that
no
person?
different.
I'm
It's
following.
no
I'm nosy.
different
because I just
because
feel like
Do you
I'm gonna
think?
say this as much as you can feel like secure about things, like that seeing them hearts and stuff or this or that or someone just saying comments and I know this is about to be contradicting though by what I'm saying. Well, if you post your person, you wouldn't have to worry about that. But people are going to be disrespectful on social media, whether we like it or not. People just don't respect relationships anymore to where they'll still be bold enough to comment or say whatever on your partner thing. Doesn't matter.
I have a question.
So
do
to
they
me,
feel
I feel like if I don't follow my person on social media, I don't have to see it, and social media won't be something to come up in our relationship.
So do they feel
That's
like
how I see it.
if the girls do not post them, do they feel like that the girl wants them more? At what point do you feel like
I feel like people don't want you till you get in a relationship, to be honest with you.
exactly? That's the point. Why would I post you? Why would I post
Okay.
you?
Hold on, y'all. We got a few comments. Let's check some of these comments out. Is Austin says a spouse, not temporary though.
It damn
That's
sure
true.
can be.
Your spouse
It
is.
damn sure can be.
It can
Though.
be, but it's not. You're not supposed to have that mind frame. Candace says, so then you dating for shit to fail. No, you dating for long term. So I'm a post man. I'm not dating him thinking we about to break up tomorrow. I agree with that. You post it for likes or to share, depends on how you use social media. Right. That's true too.
I like that point. I like that point. If we only looking for likes, then you're not being
that's how I'm
genuine.
feeling
If
right
you're
now
trying
about
to
that
share
other
your life, then that's different.
Marriage, dating, nothing is promised, so shouldn't matter.
no.
I agree with Candace. I like Candace's responses. In today's society, from what I see, a lot of people base their relationship status over the amount of acknowledgement they receive on social media.
That's immature as hell.
Is it?
But it's true.
But it happens.
That's the point
It
I'm trying to
definitely
get
happens.
to.
If you worried
That's the
about
point I'm
somebody in
trying
your
to get to.
inbox after you post sex significant other, that person might not be the one. That's true. So, and I'm glad you brought that up because being worried when you said that people come from out of nowhere, start leaving comments and stuff. Isn't that a form of being insecure? Like,
True.
because to me, like that's an
I don't
insecurity.
know. To some people it could be, but I'm just saying, just social media can be so petty and catty and shady. So what I'm just saying all that, when people just be boldly, they like, just if I do post my person, right, and then I don't post them for a while, I post from time to time, they post a picture that females like this and that. Some females just don't care. And some
That's why you
do,
gotta be
and this
heavy on that block
generation
button.
don't care.
Exactly. It's like, don't we have control
This
over who
generation
would
is
follow
mad
us?
disrespectful. It's not like
everybody.
when we first started social media. Like most of us, 2007, this and that. We're not in that time frame of social media anymore when people actually respected your relationship and this and that, and not just try to push on it. Now,
I get that. I get what you're saying.
it's a different feel in the way that we're going with social media, because some people just go on there just to be petty, just to be shady, just to bring negative energy into a situation just because on social media.
So what she's basically, what I get from what you're saying, because I'm thinking about the time of social media when I first got onto it, which was, I mean, we can go back to Black Planet, MySpace. When we did it, there was no like button. It wasn't really like a like button. It just was like comments. I think it might have been a heart button. I really can't remember back that
But
far.
you had your top 5 and your top 10 now, and if you wasn't in that top 5, you felt some type of way.
Somebody felt some type of way about that, but I wasn't like that. So then when Facebook came around, they did have all that type of stuff there. It was really just to share your life. You wasn't thinking about the likes like that. You wasn't thinking about who really saw it and liked it. Nowadays, it's like people will judge your life based off of how many followers you have, how many people you follow, how many likes you get on the post. Man, post something right now. I've done seen young kids go, post something right now. I'm going to post something too, the same picture. Let's see who get the most followers or the most likes, I mean. And it's like, y'all really, that's what y'all really doing right now? You know what I'm saying? I think it's just a different era. What we got next? Y'all ready to move on from this?
Yeah.
Or Alex, you got something?
I just wanted to make one more point. I also think you have to make sure that you have to curate your social media. If you're getting all this hate or these DMs and people sliding in talking about I know this and I know this about you, maybe you need to think about who you have following you. Maybe you need not to let all these people have access to those personal moments in your life. Like, I don't let a whole lot of people have my social media. My shit is private because I have my kids posted, so I don't get all of the negative and everything like that. Like, everybody who's on my page knows me or knows me through somebody. Like, I've actually had a conversation with them. I'm not actually letting people follow me randomly. So I don't really have all that issue. And if I post something, I'm not really worried about who sees, because I already know that I only let access to me to certain people. Okay? I was like, my main flex was my name. It's like, everybody, I'm going to post nothing. My last name has changed. You see that? That's done. Okay? You don't got to see no pictures. If you want to, you probably know me in real life. So you already know what the deal is.
I do think, to sum it up, it's definitely up for debate in your relationship as to Instagram, Facebook, how y'all post, what time y'all post, what you're gonna post about. I don't believe in keeping your relationship too private, because too private look like you're hiding. But to each his own. However you got your screen settings, if you got a public page, a private page, it really is up to the relationship on what y'all really gonna do, public wise, Instagram wise. Like I said, a lot of people got more than just the Facebook. A lot of people got business pages.
Exactly.
A lot of people main page is connected to their business page. And I tell people who got a business, you better be fucking careful with this. Because baby, you can make some money today, and after that, one comment, one miswording, or your own partner could take your page down. You cannot tell nobody what to post. People pages are people pages, even when you're in a relationship. You can't tell your significant other what to post. You could tell them that it bothers you. They don't have to take it down. So be careful, with the social media. I tell people, think of you first and think of how you want to be presented on a, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. This list goes on and on now. It ain't just Facebook and MySpace anymore. This is a long range when it comes to social media. So I tell people, whatever your relationship, what y'all want to do it. If you don't, be honest with your significant other. Like, I don't mind posting you certain events, congratulational events, or whatever the case may be, but nothing too crazy. Whatever y'all relationship.
Social media is just a space to post what you feel, but if you're going to base the effects of your relationship over it, you may need more of a real connection in general. Your partner should know better if they care about your business.
They should, but hey, honestly, when people in their feelings, they seem to not know a lot. I've noticed that. So, feelings is feelings. Feelings will get in the way of your business, your money. I done seen bitches call out of work for their feelings.
Oh.
So, I see people stop their own bag for their feelings.
Feelings don't stop the bag. The feelings don't stop the bag.
Let's go to the next topic, y'all, because we can talk about this one all day. Would you be okay with your woman asking for a threesome with another guy?
Oh, a topic. Oh, yes.
We'll start this one off with Jamar.
Really? With Jamar?
I mean, would you be okay?
Jamar.
Hold on. I got this. I know he said start off with me. Let me see what it say. Would you be okay with? No. I don't even need to read the rest. No.
Damn. That's his answer. Ladies.
You take that from him?
I mean, yeah, if he said no, that's no.
Yeah, so we can't take that from him. That's what
we can't say.
I ain't
You
at
gotta
that
respect the
stage,
man's
but
answer.
maybe later in life.
Honestly, I had this conversation already. It's technically not considered a threesome if
Yes.
it's two guys.
Yes, it is.
It's a
Yes, it
goddess.
is.
How?
No, it's
How
not.
was it considered? Right, calm down. We gonna see
I
how
ain't
is
say
this
nothing.
considered a threesome. Oh, sorry,
I'll go
Jamal.
last.
I
I'll
ain't
go
say
last, and we'll
nothing.
discuss it. I'll go last, and we'll discuss it because we can
It's
discuss,
not.
the ways.
It's technically not because when you
Not.
and I'm gonna explain myself because I like to do that. I like to explain, and I was even told this recently, and I actually agreed because I thought it would be the same. But see, the thing about when two women and a guy's having a threesome, all three of them are interacting, right?
Mm-hmm.
The likelihood of two men interacting with each other is technically not a threesome. It's considered a train.
Well, the threesomes I'll be having, if I ask for a threesome with another guy, everybody's interacting, and that would be my threesome. I'm not talking about a train. I'm talking about everybody interacting in that situation, which is why I'm saying it depends on the
Well,
activity
technically,
and the
it's
connection
more
between all
so.
three.
It's
The
a
two dudes
woman
will
being
not be
a goddess.
interacting.
It's
Yeah.
a
In mine, they
woman. It's a
would.
woman being a goddess in
In mine,
that
they
role,
would.
and men are catering to her. Two men are catering to her every needs, feeling like that goddess.
If the men are not
So
interacting.
I love how y'all flip the scenes here. I love the scene
I'm just
setting here.
saying
This is interesting.
because if you think about it, it's always okay if it's two women and a man.
It is.
I
Not
feel
saying,
like
not
it's
saying in
only
Cosmo's situation,
okay
'cause he
if
might not like
it's
me
all
for
agreed
one,
upon.
but
It's really okay if it's all
for it to be
agreed
two
upon.
women.
I mean, I just feel like it's okay if two women and a man agree upon it.
I agree.
I
with
know,
you.
but me personally,
Yeah.
I would want my first threesome. I want two men and myself. Me personally.
I already peeped your
How is
scene.
that
I
a
peeped your
threesome
scene.
though?
So,
How is that?
but is your two men gonna interact with each other?
Nah.
So
Okay.
That's not a
It's
threesome.
really.
All right. See, I think that
But
we need
I'm
to
just
discuss the
like, what
difference
you
between
mean?
an
Them doing
MFM
something to
threesome,
each
a
other?
male female threesome, and a male female threesome. Y'all have to understand there's differences between those two. You understand?
But a threesome is three people interacting with each other with no bias. That's considered a
Right.
real threesome. Like
Okay.
even girls be out here handing out weak ass threesomes. Like, oh, we're not gonna eat each other. Bitch, get the fuck on.
That's
Because at the
lazy.
end of the day,
Because
we
it's
That's
a lot
don't
of
lazy.
want fucking
females
threesomes. We don't bring
that
your
don't
boring
do
ass in here
And-
again.
and
I
then
no
now,
fucking rules and
it's a lot of
stipulations.
females
Like,
that don't eat the
how it
other
go?
female out though. It's
Because
a
that's
lot of them
lazy.
that don't eat the other female out.
That's
And
not
that's
a
lazy.
threesome.
And you
Kick
get
that
kicked
bitch
out.
out. Even if
You
that's
get
your
kicked
wife,
out.
she gotta go.
You get kicked out. You
She's
gotta go.
boring.
You
Don't
gotta go.
agree to the threesome and come in here with the
Sometimes
rules.
You gotta go. You got to
We
maybe
got
it was
go.
our
a great
first
idea that the
comment.
man couldn't
Monty
cheat.
Travis says hell no.
Okay, and I want to
Candace says she can ask, but it ain't about to happen.
and listen, I just want to start this off because we did have this issue yesterday. I just want to make sure that everybody comments and we want to hear your opinions, but we don't want any negativity in the comments. Can we keep it
Absolutely. No
on a good
disrespect, or you
level,
will be
please? No
blocked.
disrespect.
You
She
will be
said
blocked.
girl
Any
is
disrespect.
a train. No, two guys and a girl's not a train, but that's where that double standard always come to met where
It's
men
really,
can do
I mean,
things,
a
but
threesome is
women
really
can't. That's
everybody
not a train.
interacting.
And
It
why
I'd
technically
rather
is.
why
say
can't the men
interacting
interact?
than saying that it's a
Because
Why
it
can't the
has
men
the
interact?
the
It's
likelihood
not
of
a
two
train.
men interacting. Do you not know these are probably not straight men? They're probably bi.
See,
Like
So
we're
what's wrong
gonna
with
give
that?
them this. Honestly, but when we get,
a threesome
there's
is not
nothing wrong
three
with that.
people. I don't
There's
agree
really
with that.
nothing wrong with that. If you
Let
prefer
let
your
Jam-
men bi,
let Jamal respond
there's
to
nothing
this.
wrong
He
with
wants
that.
to respond.
Jamar?
I was responding to this comment right here. A threesome is not three people. It is, but it's three people interacting with each other. So if the
Okay.
two men are not interacting with each other, then it's not a threesome.
Okay.
And a
But
lot of women who have threesome with their men, let's go on a record and say your man is not bi. Let's just throw that out there.
okay.
If most men are not bi, we're
and
not
I
going
don't
to throw that.
Exactly,
listen.
they're
Most.
not. So
Listen. The thing is, the
I think
question
to ask a
is
man
straight.
to have a threesome who's not bi with another man is
It's
a
rude.
little bit,
It's rude.
it's a little
It's rude.
disrespectful. That's
But
why I say
I
I'm
don't
not
think it's
even thinking of a
disrespectful.
bi man. I'm not even going to put him in
I
the
don't think it's
category.
disrespectful, and
I don't think it's
that the
disrespectful.
men
I
have
just
to
think it's rude not to
interact.
ask beforehand. Like you have to feel people out. You're not gonna sit here and just be sitting
Y'all
asking
girls
for
a little
threesomes
bit
and running
too
around.
bonded for me. I'm not asking no straight man to have no dealings with a man. I'm just not doing it. I feel like straight men are just
but no, because
straight men.
technically college days, this happened every
I'm not
single
asking no straight man to suck no dick. We
the
gonna call
week
it what
at
it is.
college.
I'm just not doing that.
Respectfully, to be
I'm
honest,
just
it
We can all
happens.
agree.
I'm just saying, if you know college days, that was happening.
I know a lot of straight men in college, and if it happened, I
We
don't think they
adding
prefer to talk
opinions.
about
A
it.
threesome
Okay.
is three
Keep it
people as
up.
long as they add sexually. If we being technical.
Okay, Emil, let's speak to that. Okay. I think everybody's getting a little tripped up on the mechanics and the logistics of the situation. The fact of the matter is, when most people with a threesome, when two men are involved with one female and only the men interact with the female, most people want to consider that a train because they want to disrespect and they want to feel like the woman is taking care of two men. Get the disrespect out of your head with that and just say, all right, well, it's a goddess situation. I like that kind of situation, that verbiage better because okay, it's not so negative. If that's how y'all want to play it, that's how you want to play it. But we cannot erase the fact that threesomes where everyone in the situation is interacting exist. We can't erase that. Those happen. Though they not might be common in your worlds, okay, in your sexual experiences, they definitely do exist. And
Oh
they
no,
definitely are
I
fun.
know I wasn't
I'm
saying that
just
they don't
saying.
happen. I wasn't
Oh,
saying
no,
that
just
they
feel
don't
like when
I
you
didn't say
asking
that you
for that
did.
type of threesome,
No,
I just feel
I
like
just
you
want
gotta
to
go
clarify.
goddess situation. Like I want a threesome, two men, goddess style. You're gonna have to be specific. You're gonna have to throw that out there because
And
a
if
men
it's
might
your
take it the wrong way.
situation, you make sure that you know that everybody in the situation knows exactly what you want out of the situation. And that is what you do. That is what communication before sex is supposed to be. We're all adults and we need to communicate properly and how we want to be
Right.
pleased.
Right.
That's very important. That's very important for me.
That's true.
Everything is different for everybody. Everybody, different strokes for different folks. Quite literally. I'm just saying.
As in
Okay.
sweetie words, I'm gonna let my nigga go pickle. Respect.
So,
Saying,
well, before we jump to the next topic, do y'all got anything else to say on this one?
I said what I said.
We good?
Listen,
Said what I said.
facts. I said what
I
I
know
said.
a
but
lot of straight men that's not with none of that.
All right, let's move along to the next.
That's not gonna happen.
And let's go on to the next
ain't it,
topic.
bro.
Baby, you would have
Top
been
5 favorite comedians. Who would like to go first?
I wouldn't even.
I can go first. Anybody ready? I can go
We
first.
ready.
You ready?
I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you.
Oh, all right. So we're gonna go top 5 comedians. I got mine. If you in the comments right now, throw out your top 5. We would love to see what your top 5 are, and we
Let
will
me get my
read
pen
them.
and paper, write mine down right now because I didn't even think about it. Hold up.
All right, we will read your top 5 off. I got mine. This is in no particular order because I just wrote down my top 5. My top 5 favorite comedians are Dave Chappelle, Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, Richard Pryor, and Martin Lawrence. That's my top 5.
You just made me switch mine up. Okay. Who wants to go next? Y'all want me to go next? Y'all not ready?
Go next. I ain't ready. I need one more. Hold on.
All right. So
and honorable mention, Eddie Murphy.
See, I'm definitely gonna have to steal Jim Carrey from you. So Jim Carrey's on my list. I got Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Samoa, and Monique.
See, I got you on those.
That'll be my top 5. Who
Why
wanna
are
go
we
next?
forgetting about people?
Come on, CC, what you got? Who you got?
Okay. I'm gonna say I like Jim Carrey.
Okay.
I don't think he's at the 5. He's up there.
I'm gonna give you my 5. Hold on. Let me finish.
I
finish.
definitely love me some Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Dave Chappelle.
That's it.
We got 2 more.
I just gonna throw Kevin Hart up there because he's current.
I knew that was coming.
I was gonna
current,
say
and I love current people. I like when people stay current. I really do, because it takes hard work and effort to be relevant. My last, I'm gonna go with Steve Harvey. Right.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go with Steve Harvey. I
I'm
Okay.
do like
surprised
Steve.
ain't
He
nobody
gave
said
us a
Cat
couple of.
Williams.
No.
I think he'd be my number 6. He'd be my number 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
He'll be
right.
my
in
number
my
6.
top 10.
He gonna
He's
be my
not
number
in my
6.
top 10. You know why? I don't
Oh
really like his
snap!
campaign. I
Oh
don't
I
like his
snap.
forgot
campaign.
somebody, man.
All right,
And
I'm gonna
I
put
can't
you
think of his
on.
name.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
put
to
you
take
on.
somebody out.
The bigger
You
guy.
know,
I can't think of his name.
You can't
all
take
right.
nobody out. Your
Who
top
Who
five,
we
your
Yeah.
going
top
next?
five.
All right, let me give you
Nah, I
mine.
just
All
thought about
right.
somebody.
All right. So
Alex,
I'm
you
gonna get,
going?
yeah, my top is Richard Pryor,
Okay.
Chris Tucker,
Okay.
Robin Williams. Okay, that's my
Okay.
birthday dude. That's my birthday dude. We cancers. I'm still mad he's gone. Monique and
Okay.
George Carlin. Nobody ever remembers George Carlin. George Carlin was just
Yeah.
like a
Y'all
genius.
I was
forgot
ready to say,
I
Barry
mean,
tell me who
Manilow.
who is
Unforgotten.
George Carlin?
Family.
What would I know George Carlin from?
George Carlin was like, all right, so did anybody ever watch fucking Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? Nobody remembers
I
that? This is
believe I
old
saw
actually.
that.
He had his own TV show. He had his own TV show in the 90s, but he was stand up. And
Okay.
he's just a mean crotchety old white dude. And it was just like, have you lit? It was just the truth that he spoke was insane. He was like a rude Robin Williams.
Okay.
Like a rude Robin Williams. It was just amazing for him. Like there's so many other comedians that are black comedians. I feel that they use everybody else's material. I can't really say them. Like I want to say I like Jamie Foxx. I want to say I like Cat Williams, but there's not a lot of stand-up guys that I can see out there that didn't bite off of Live on the Sunset Strip. I want everybody to make their own material, and then I can say, all right, you good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. I definitely get it.
Well,
Yeah.
my comedians are a little bit further back because nobody said Bernie
Okay.
Mac.
That's who I was about to
That's
say.
I
I
love
couldn't get it out.
like Bernie Mac, Lavelle Crawford. I don't know if y'all remember him, the bigger
I
guy.
remember Lavelle.
Yeah.
Bruce, but y'all didn't say Bruce because
Bruce,
back in the
Bruce.
day
Oh,
funny.
Bruce was
Bruce
funny.
was
Yeah.
funny, but he ain't stop
Bruce was
for me.
funny.
I'm just saying,
Who you got?
they
You
was
got
the
two
start.
more. Give me two more.
Like you said, Kevin Hart for sure,
Mhm.
and like I said, Cat Williams.
Okay.
I like
Ooh, yeah,
Cat
Cat.
Williams shows.
Okay. So
Cat's good.
Nicole Nikki Chan. She says Kevin Hart, Michael Blackson, Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, and Cedric the Entertainer. Cedric,
Steady,
definitely
we even
Cedric.
remember
Yeah.
Steady.
Definitely Cedric. Candace says Dave
Steady.
Chappelle, Cat, Mike Epps,
Mike
Marty,
Epps.
and Bernie. Definitely Mike Epps too. Mike Epps. Monty said Mike Epps. Jonah Hill. Jonah is funny. Kevin Hart,
He's
Dave
funny, but I'm
Chappelle,
thinking
and
stand
Marlon.
up.
Marlon is funny too. You seen Marlon stand up? Marlon stand up was
I
hilarious.
really did want to say Marlon, but
Hey,
The
you know,
entire Wayans
we
family.
must though consider Jamie Foxx a comedian.
Oh,
no more.
nobody didn't say Jamie.
I said Jamie,
Damn.
but I said I can't pick Jamie because I feel like his stand up, he didn't write his own stuff all the way through. Like I'm
Okay.
just like,
he
all right,
didn't?
no, like if you watch damn it, one of his earliest shows, I swear it was Live on the Sunset Strip. They did the exact same skit. The whole Back to Africa skit was straight out of Richard Pryor's mouth. Straight out of Richard Pryor's mouth.
What that do?
I was like, yeah. I was like, yo, my God.
Have y'all seen Jamie Foxx's new show?
No,
I
I
Like
have
the
have.
not
one
seen
that's
it.
on
I haven't.
Netflix? What do you think about it, see?
It's all right. I just felt like he just needed something to do. I know Jamie acting skills are way better than what he's delivering on the show, but I do think he's trying to change. Trying to just dibble and dabble. Like he's never really played a dad. That's like some Flex Washington role. Like
Right.
it's not really Jamie, but I did respect it because it was different for him. He used to playing an old man, a crippled man, but never a dad. Like this is
Right.
new. This is on some. I could be Will. I could be Flex. I could be all these other dudes that play the dad to a teen, or or
What
older
happened to
child.
Flex?
I
Fuck
get what you're
Flex.
saying.
Flex.
Let
Flex
me
in the
read
house. Kids, like
Shad comment. Shad says Bernie Mac, Bruce, Tracy Morgan, Jamie Foxx, and Eddie Murphy. Good
Ah.
okay.
list. Michael Cherry says Bernie, Jamie, Bernie, Robin, Harris.
Who's Harris?
Yeah, who? And it's two
Robin
Bernies
Harris?
up there. Who's the second Bernie?
I think they just repeated it, maybe.
Okay.
I
But
guess
we
they
going.
know he was funny twice.
But I'm gonna
I
assume Robin
respect it.
Williams. Robin was Robin
She
Williams. I'm gonna
got it.
assume.
I respect it. You know, he was funny twice. He actually was very funny though. No funny.
Y'all ready to go to the next comment? I mean, the next topic.
Moving forward.
All right, we go to the next topic. Yeah, we up here. We live. What's
One producer.
Yes.
well,
I'm coming
please
to
forgive
y'all.
me. Please forgive me because I didn't know it was time. Production didn't let me know it was time for rumors
Oh,
with
it's
C. You
gossip
know.
time, baby.
Yeah,
It's
let's get
definitely
that.
gossip time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I
Gossip
give you
time.
our co-host C. C, you take the floor over. Do your thing real quick. Not real quick. Take your
Hey,
time. Do
I
your
don't
thing.
really have much gossip because I'm gonna save the best for last, which is come on, Portia. Portia. But we're gonna save sis for last because I do want to touch other topics. For instance, Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy is getting sued by his ex. Why? That's not the wife. She was never a wife. Honestly, sis don't even know who her father is. You know, she was raised by a whole nother man. So we can see where some of these issues may lie. You know, like, why do you feel like it's okay to sue your ex-boyfriend? Not your ex-husband, not your fiance. He ain't trick your ass or at all, you know. I don't know why she feel like it's okay to sue her ex-boyfriend. Pretty much for like claims of abuse. Tried to say the stress was so much, that's why she miscarried. Keep in mind, sis pretty much had a baby during their breakup. She had a whole baby by somebody else. He was around and it was weird. You know,
Wow.
you pretty much stuck around abuse. Yeah, weird shit. But if she win that bread, ladies, we could sue for trauma. That's clear as day. If she win this settlement, if Soldier, honestly, I just feel like Soldier Boy is hot right now. Honestly, Soldier Boy kind of been always like a topic, some way, somehow, always bringing in money, always putting other artists on. So I guess she just said, "Fuck it, I lost my time. I want to get paid, and I lost my unborn baby. Like I don't know why the hell you would want a baby by somebody who pretty much mentally abused you. Shit, we watched him physically abuse you on that show, girl. You know what? Whatever." She tried it. She's trying it. Fuck it. Next topic. We all, yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. We know. You see, I ain't even want to give sis that much light. I ain't even want to name her. I just thought, I know Mr. Riley somewhere just fucking disappointed. Like, oh, can I get my fucking name back? So, you know. Yeah, but at the end of the day, she stuck around abuse. We do know, you know, it is what it is. She got to do better. You chose to be around that. I do want to move on because I actually like Soldier Boy and she playing her fucking self. From Black Ink Crew Chicago, it's not really rumor, but I thought it needed to be said. Dom need everybody prayers, y'all. He clearly has some type of like heart condition or like he had like a heart attack or look, he had like a heart attack or you know. I heard he's in stable condition. Not really sure. They're not really posting too much about it, but I just thought it needed to be said on my little rumor report because he hasn't said anything. So it's technically a rumor until I guess he say something. Moving fucking on because we just got to get to the hot fucking tea. And this is where I want everybody comments because I posted about this earlier. And Portia, yeah, we're gonna say our prayers for Dom. Because you know, nobody want to see nobody passing. We lost a little bit too many people already this year. Prayers for Dom. Now for the
prayers for Dom.
Yeah, prayers for Dom. Baby. Portia, girl, like, come on, girl. You know what? It's the baby around the new nigga for me, too. You know, it was Mother's Day. She should have just spent that with her child. Her, you know, why you got the new man around the baby? Like, that's not even the man, though. But is that the man? That's not the man.
Nah,
But you
that's
know
the baby
what?
daddy.
That's baby
That's
daddy.
the baby daddy. But the man was there because it was another picture of
With
the
the
baby
three of
daddy.
them.
The three of them, and he ain't even had a baby
Mm-hmm.
in it. She's so trifling. Like, let's start from the top because this is the baby with the man in it. First of all, come to find out, it's a whole nother girl, y'all. Like, he was just with a whole nother woman, March 30th. She's bringing out her receipt. She's posting the pics. She's telling the world that she was with that man March 30th. She wants the world to know that they was planning trips, planning time together, talking every day throughout the day. And I'm like, Portia, girl, not only that, you was sitting side by side with his ex-wife. The divorce ain't even finalized. Like, it's not even... Fuck that too. It's the matching rings for me. Like, he done bought you pretty much a similar ring, not a different shape, probably a different carat though, because he could be trying to stunt. But I honestly,
I heard
like,
it was the same one, was it?
no, it's not the same one. People were suggesting that it was the same one, but when you really like zoom in, I should have got all the pics so I could show everything that I'm talking about here. When you really zoom in, it's really not the same ring. It's similar, super similar. I don't see, you know, Portia's having the time of her life because every time she posts, that's all she keeps saying. She's living her life, she's loving it, she's in love, she's living out loud. You know, that shit y'all just that shit y'all was just talking about, living on social media, telling the world, posting, you know, shit like that. But a lot of people is just not here for it. And it's reasons behind that. Like, she was posted up with the ex-wife, as I mean, literally on the storyline on the show, it says Portia friend, his ex-wife.
Right. And
Like,
I was shocked about that because a lot of people were saying it was Candy's friend, but I thought that I saw her being introduced as Portia's
it
friend,
was
you
Portia's
know?
friend. The thing about this, see, it's a lot we don't know yet, so I guess we
Mm-hmm.
have to watch the show, which I'm cool. I was gonna watch shit anyway. I think it was like one of those, she paid for the friendship, you know, to get on the show. They did say that they did spend a lot of time together. It was shown clips where her husband was interacting with all the wives on the show. And honestly, it's just fucking messy. It was really fucking messy. It's really, really bad. Yeah, there he go. There he
Yeah.
go. He ain't even nothing hot. But I guess money talk, bullshit walking. It's really looking like Portia need a new benefactor.
They say he worth
Sponsor.
40 million.
I'll be fucking smiling too. Happy, excited. Shit, the dress she got on like $2,000 alone. But honestly, Portia's used to playing the dummy. I'm really not surprised by any of this. The friend's husband, yeah, took me through a loop. But Portia is real classic on picking out men. Like, it's like she just skips the warning signs, even if they're smacking her right in the fucking face. Even if that man proposed, you're supposed to be like, baby, no, not yet. No. Like, it's things you still don't know about this man. Like,
Right. After a month?
and I mean, a month? What the fuck
That's hella shady right there, man.
could you really know? Like, on March 30th, like,
But look,
he
let
was
me ask you,
planning
see.
trips with that one. I wouldn't take none of this shit serious.
Let me ask you. I saw a clip Wendy Williams had posted, and well, she was talking about a clip of Wendy Williams show, and she was saying that the guy pretty much wants to get on TV to like expand himself. Do you
Right.
think
He
that this could
want
be
to
like on
brand his
storyline?
business. Yeah, I do believe it. I really do. I think he's having fun. I don't think he has much in common with a person like Portia. Portia's kind of like what I would consider an airhead. I consider her for the moment. I do feel like he's gonna get a decent storyline. He's setting the platform. He know what he's doing. It's sad that Portia's the one who's really gonna take the hit in the end.
Right.
It would strictly be hide your fucking man around Portia after this, and I would definitely hide my fucking nigga around Portia. I think everybody in the show was about to hide their man because this is not gonna last long at all. You can just feel it. It's really, I think he's really doing it to boost his brands. From what I hear, he has a lot of businesses in Atlanta. Make himself relevant. It's a pandemic. Why not make yourself relevant with Portia? Why not just stir the pot and just go from there? I mean, we're gonna keep following this story. Quite sure it's gonna be more to the story. She already got on that "I'm about to be pregnant" dress. I could just see baby girl locking it in.
I was trying to figure out if she was pregnant or not because
I'm not even gonna assume that. I do think she stopped taking that birth control. You know, sometimes when you stop taking it, you still get that bloated look.
I was looking.
Yeah, it's the bloated look for me. But you know, I mean,
we got a few more comments for you. If you wanna read the last of your comments,
I would love to read the last of my comments. Put them up. Look at this motherfucker here. She was plotting when she went to that marriage. What? She was. Y'all know I got my glasses on. She was plotting when she went to that married man's house for their meet and greet. That's a fucking fact. Last season, she claims they weren't friends, but regardless, you was at that woman's house. Now you engaged to her man, even though she says to him. It was definitely her man. You're right. You can sue your ex, but terms, I'm not sure what it. Yeah, we gonna keep following that story too, Michael. Because we have to. I might have to sue some people too. Candace Johnson said, "Hey girl," she was like, she went from an verbally abusive husband to Dennis cheating ass. Now you messing with this woman's husband. She's damaged. That's a fucking fact. That's a fact.
Hurt people.
That's a fact. And that's the slogan. We could just loop, hurt people. That's exactly what he's hurt. She's hurt. He probably like, I'm gonna turn my hurt into some money. That makes sense. I would do that. But I wouldn't be ruining other people's lives. Facebook user says
Shot. That's Shot.
Yeah. Oh, Shad? Oh, sorry. Yeah. I come up like that. Shad, she's on the Val shit, but hasn't this type of menace always been a part of the program and scheming to pull in? Well, shit. Maybe she would want to change after a couple of seasons on the show. I mean, she getting old. She ain't no fucking naive little thing coming out with the first husband. This is not okay. This is bad. She's a mother now. Like, and this is the type of image you want to put out here for yourself. Like, this ain't gonna be good. This ain't gonna end good for her. Yeah, she's not happy for real, Michael. I agree. Michael Cherry, she's not happy for real. I agree. She's the youngest housewife. Why is she's even okay? She's the youngest housewife. She needs to relax. Yes, she does. She really do. She really does need to relax. She should have been just living a single life, making them bitches jealous with the single life. Because a lot of, them women ain't all peaches and creams on that show. Some of them wish they could just get up and leave, Yeah, well. Portia, she just want to be a wife so fucking bad. She'll do anything to get it. It's clear. And it's a sad. Sounds like some... Chop House said, sounds like some of Mariana, Little Fizz, and April is. That's a fact. That situation was messy too, but that's another topic.
Their situation a little deep.
I mean, it wasn't no husbands involved. It was just long-term baby mamas.
Right.
I wasn't gonna say she slept with the stripper, but we damn sure said that earlier. Me and Jay said she slept with the stripper.
I would try to leave her alone. Let her live her life, y'all. I mean, it's TV. It's TV.
No.
We gotta just let this woman live her life. If we don't agree, we don't agree. But
no, nobody agrees.
Wait, we talking about Portia?
We talking about Portia.
Okay, so let me get my intake on that because I was talking to my sister earlier about this shit. I feel like, honestly, that's trifling as fuck. Because not only are you engaged to the nigga that you got introduced to, you had your engagement party at your ex-husband's house and they popping cigars. Like, what type of shit is that?
It's TV. It's TV. It's a setup for TV.
It's a
setup for TV. It's a setup. That's all it is. I think that we got to remember this is not real life. These people are not living real life. These people are entertaining
no, baby. It's real for Portia. It's real for Portia because if it wasn't real life,
It's a
real
real
for
check,
Portia.
and the more craziness, the bigger the check.
It's very real for Portia. Portia's defending her man. The Portia is over here defending her engagement. She's commenting on certain comments that might hurt her image when she already hurt her image about 2 niggas ago. But we always gave Portia a chance because we realized her father passed when she was young, and her mom's wasn't, the best role model as a female. She was taught to marry, have kids. She wasn't really taught much.
That should not be an excuse, sis. Like, this lady is.
Oh, there's no excuses for this. There's no excuses for taking someone's husband.
All of a sudden, you're engaged to her ex-husband. Like, how does that work?
It looked like it's working just fine for Portia and him for now. But I think with a little bit more time, we just gonna see Portia say it just didn't work out.
Yeah, so it's just realize how you got him is how you gonna lose him. Yeah, how you got him is how you gonna lose him.
Shad said, I'm saying, hasn't Portia always had man issues from her addition to the show? Yeah,
yes, from the very beginning.
Yeah,
don't they all have man issues? It's an entertainment aspect. I mean, they have to have something that people want to watch. They have to have something messy that people want to tune in to watch.
I agree with Candace Johnson. We like her. She has fun. Candace Johnson said we like her. She's fun. She's pretty, but she has a daughter, and she's on TV. This shit follows you. LOL. And that's a fact. We all expected Portia to grow a little after she had her child, and it seems like she's just getting worse, honestly. And I'm mad the baby father condoned the shit. It should.
But Portia has always been that way, though. Like, even through the whole reality Real Housewives of Atlanta, Portia has always been hitting on everybody else's man.
When?
Always a little bit too touchy for me.
Yeah, because wait a minute. Yeah, Portia not the one that hit on nobody, man. That's Kenya.
I don't really say a little hit, but she was always too touchy for me. I never really liked that. Like, when, the husbands will come in, she'll hug them all, like...
I don't like friendly bitches. Like, sorry.
Y'all think Portia too friendly?
I love Portia. I love Portia. My thing is like, I think we find one thing that we don't like, and then we just find other reasons to just not want to. But I can
name more than one thing I don't like about Portia. But I think it wasn't detrimental. I think it wasn't detrimental to her character. But this shows your character.
Well,
this shows your character as a woman. This shows your character.
Look.
If you want to defend wholeness, go on. By all means.
What I don't defend is I don't defend respectability politics. That's what I don't defend.
King, you're too fucking friendly too.
I don't defend respectability politics. I don't think that a person should be vilified or their worth made to seem less because they seem to be less than in the morals department. Because
never vilified her. The problem is we're speaking on the facts now because there's too many problems with her. It's too many men issues. It's just too much. Like, everybody getting tired of her antics. It's like, all right, maybe somebody need to say something so she could just stop and get her life. Because honestly, deep down inside, anybody who could see Portia, you can just tell she's not happy. She's making all of these weird ass decisions prematurely and think people's not supposed to say nothing. When you do things in front of people or in front of cameras, people is definitely going to say something. If you want to live out loud, be prepared to get judged out loud.
Absolutely.
So how about this? So let's switch it up and let me ask y'all a question. So, and Alex, I'm gonna start off with you. Can you marry your friend's ex-husband or wife?
No.
But you defended it.
I defend it. I respect. I'm one to protect Black women. I don't like tearing other Black women down. Me personally, I think that defending or marrying my friend's ex-husband or wife is a little incestuous. That's just my personal opinion. Okay, I'm not going to vilify the other person who do it, but again, it's not for me.
I feel like nobody's visualizing her. I feel like people just telling her about herself. She's not used to having that. Everybody pacify her because she's young, she's pretty. Fuck that, girl. You dead ass wrong, and that's just the end of that shit. Like,
so, Cece, could you marry your friend's ex-husband?
No.
Desiree, what about you? Desiree,
but if you're comfortable marrying somebody that you met, that means y'all been talking. Like, that shit is not. It's not just a new thing. Y'all been talking.
So
So my thing
you
is,
telling me
you didn't waste no time being engaged to him. Therefore, y'all been had something going on.
okay. So you would say your
Like y'all
answer is no, right?
exactly no. Hell
Okay,
the
so
fuck no.
Jamal, what about you?
You asking me?
Yeah. Yeah, what about you?
The way I feel about it is I don't judge people for what they do. Me personally, no, I could not do that. It's not happening, bro. That would mean that you were eyeing them a while ago. You know what I'm saying? That's like when your man's, you feel like you can't leave them around your girl because you can't trust them together. Like you don't know how they would react together without you being there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some dudes are like that, right? Hell no, I could never do that. That's the answer to the question. Hell no,
Okay.
because that's my man's. When he introduced her as his girlfriend, and I see or wife, bad. This is way worse. That's his wife, right? That means that I was around her for a long time. If she's being introduced as her wife, that means I was at the wedding. That means I probably was a best man or
Groomsman.
groomsman. You know what I'm saying? Like that means all of that. So if I hold him at a higher standard and I'm loyal to him, then I will be loyal to that relationship that they had, no matter how long it was as marriage. So that's just me.
Let's agree. Let's check out some comments. Candace says, now Kenya on to Drew husband. Nah, Kenya is the one that want everyone, man. That's from the last topic. That's agreed. Nope. Once my friend had it, it's off limits.
I kind of agree.
Facts. I feel like if you trying to get my ex, you been fly. Absolutely. If y'all pop out together, you definitely had your eye on my ex. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And
100%.
that's why I feel like she does need to be nailed to the cross because of it. Because at the end of the day, what the fuck is gonna really happen here? Like real talk. So
But
now
why
you
we
and this
only
nigga
nailing
not
her to
together.
the
Girl,
cross?
nobody want you.
Why we only nailing her to
Because
the
at
cross?
the end of the day,
why not him?
She's on the show. She's on the
Ray,
show.
But
She's on the show.
it
We
takes
not
two.
to the cross.
It takes
So
two.
my
It
take
takes
on that
two.
topic is no.
It really
I
takes
couldn't
one
do
in this
that because I wouldn't want
situation.
nobody to do me like that. So nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But we are gonna move along. Oh well, let me get Candace comment real quick. I have a question. When your partner friend asks you, you got some friends, do you think they ask them because they like your partner or something to that nature? No.
I'm confused at the
No,
question.
not necessarily.
Well, it's just to me, it's almost like they know that you look good, so that you
So
might
they
run
probably
and
think you got some cute friends too.
I don't got cute friends. Sorry,
Which
boo.
they usually do. They usually do.
8 times out of 10, you got some nice friends if you
Some
look
bad
as good
friends.
as you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because it's
All
just
right,
saying like
I kind of get where you're coming from with
that's
that.
being a man. It's like saying, well, damn, she look good. So yo, where your friends at? That's the favorite thing to say. Where
Yeah.
your friends at? You know what I mean?
You got friends.
Yeah, where your friends
You got
at?
cousins.
Yeah. All right, we'll go to
Got an
the
auntie?
next segment.
A young one.
Y'all
The young.
ready? Are y'all ready? Y'all ready to talk some music?
Yeah, let's talk
We
some
always
music.
ready
Want
to
to talk
talk
about
music.
some music? Listen, because
We always ready to talk some music.
I got some music I'm trying to talk about, so let's get it. Okay. So, first up on my list, I'm pretty sure everybody saw yesterday. Nicki Minaj posted 2 new photos. And the caption says Friday. So yes, y'all already know I'm a big Nicki Minaj fan. I am definitely. Can we get that photo up on the screen that she posted, please, production? I would really like for the world, for our viewers to see, viewers and my panel mates, if you guys have not seen these photos. I'm excited. I want to know from y'all, what y'all think she gonna drop? Y'all think she gonna drop an album? She gonna drop a single?
I think it's gonna be an album.
Honestly, I don't think it's music.
What you think? What you think she gonna drop?
She better not drop no goddamn Reebok sneaker. I'm gonna be upset.
Some type of something to do with fashion, something to do with lipstick, something to do with something other than music.
Something other than music would definitely piss me off.
Oh no, Nikki.
Like, you know what I gotta do?
There's no other potential in this photo.
I gotta go look at this photo because I think it might be something else. I don't know.
Nah. Honestly, I feel like Nikki about to drop another album on y'all, and this shit gonna be a banger.
We're already in Kmart, and most of the Kmart's got closed down.
Yeah, so I feel like she's about to drop another album, and it's gonna be a banger.
It might be an album.
Period.
You know what? It might be an album. You know why? Because albums come out every Friday. That's one.
Exactly.
And two,
It's not even that.
Exactly.
It's not even that.
Look, her last.
He about to go play for Rwanda. You see? Like he dropped
her last album. Her last album was what? Was it Pink Friday?
No, the last album was Queen. Her last album was Queen.
Okay. So look. If you look at her picture that she got, right? Is that her picture?
Yeah, that's the picture she just posted.
Her profile. Her profile picture is Pink Friday album cover.
Right.
See? Right. So that might be the clue to give you that she is dropping music. And everything in that room is Pink. So all right, I'll go with she dropping music. I think it's gonna be an album.
Well, see, so this is my take on it. Now she posted another picture today where she had on this yellow outfit, had some other colors in it or whatever, and she posted a caption, which I believe is gonna be one of the verses in the new song. I don't think it's gonna be an album. I don't think Nikki is just. I don't think she's gonna tell us about an album. I think this is gonna be a single, and that's just from being a fan of hers. I feel like if it was an album, she'll just drop it on us. To be honest with you, I feel like she just would have dropped it on Friday. So I definitely feel. I feel as though that she's not Beyonce.
The single. She's going to drop a single, and that single
I got her dropping a single, and I definitely feel like the single is gonna be number one. I feel like the single is gonna be number one.
The reason. You have to look at the reasons that people drop singles. Like, look at J. Cole. J. Cole just dropped his actual, like,
because he's going to the NBA.
Because he's going to be playing for Rwanda. You feel me? He's going to be playing National Basketball League. So
which was actually my next topic. J. Cole's interlude. His new track. So give me your thoughts on it. What's your thoughts? Tell me what you think about it.
I love it.
You hear me? I love it.
Y'all loving it, y'all. So y'all ready for the album?
Yes, the cadence.
Hold on, we breaking up.
I can't hear.
Yeah, I can't hear her either.
Dropped it like you got to put NBA.
I can't hear you. He put the picture up from the Nicki Minaj joint though.
Oh shit.
Yeah, put up that J. Cole interlude.
So look, back to the J. Cole interlude, because I'm a big J. Cole fan, right?
Okay.
So when it comes to it, right?
Yeah, me too.
The cadence in that song and what he was talking about was so crazy, bro. Like the way he was riding the beat and hitting different pockets was wild, bro. I just listened to it again today, and I just had to go back to the old album real quick, the KOD real fast. Just to check it out because I'm getting prepared for this new album. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And are you about to talk about the doc?
No, I didn't hear about. No, I didn't hear about that. Put me on game.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you on game. So when he first dropped the album, he dropped a sneak peek of the documentary that he has about the album and about other future albums. You know what I'm saying? Like he has that much music right now that he has enough to write his next couple albums or whatever. Like even he was talking about the song Middle Child. He said that was for his last album. That's supposed to be for his last album. Yeah, that joint's crazy. He said they threw it out as a single just to see what it would do. You know what I'm saying? And it went crazy. But yeah, the documentary is out right now. So If anybody want to go check it out, I'm probably gonna watch it tonight too. I don't know how long it is, but
So
I don't know what it's
let me
on.
ask you,
I just heard something.
Jamal.
Huh?
Let me ask you, where can we find the documentary? Is it on like Apple Music?
I'm gonna look it up because I haven't figured out where it was at. I just found out that it was released today.
Okay. Well, y'all,
I'm
we
gonna
about
let
to
you
go
know.
get that
Like,
information and let y'all know. The next topic that I got. How many of y'all saw that versus that Escape versus SWV versus?
I didn't like, no. Okay, let me go ahead and put my intake that. I felt like with that versus, it was a piece of bullshit because, first of all, SWV came out looking a hot ass ghetto mess, and then Candy voice is horrible as well as Tiny's. So that, to me, it wasn't even. I didn't like it. That's just my intake.
y'all on one. Y'all
It
on
could have been better. It could have been better.
Can I get some other opinions? Who else saw the verses?
It
I
could have been
loved it,
better.
yo.
You say
I
you loved it?
Yeah.
CC, Alex, what y'all thought about it?
I barely watched it. I was out in the streets.
I really was.
And I was itching in the house, and I was like, I couldn't keep up. But when I did keep,
I was worried about myself, not them. It was Mother's Day.
They were all over the place. Like, it was just a mess.
And then I guess Coco had witnessed the shooting before, so she wasn't focused. I mean, I guess that's what she said.
Girl.
You said what else you were saying, Ozzy?
yeah, it was when I did time in, I think I came in at the good parts. Like I did, I really did side with my girls Candy and them, But I think they gave a way better performance. I think they put more thought into their performance.
Yeah, they came to perform.
They came with the riffs. They came with the riffs. They came looking good. They wasn't out of breath during their performance. And honestly, I was very impressed with Tiny's voice.
They cheat codes didn't work though.
I was.
They cheat codes didn't work. They're cheat codes.
Yeah, they
all right, so what I mean by cheat codes is trying to throw the Destiny Child and the no scrubs and all that in there. That didn't even work.
Well, Tiny wrote it and so did Candy, so they can throw that shit in there if they want.
Yeah, no, I said it didn't work. They could throw it in, but it didn't work. When they threw it in, SWV was like, oh, okay, I see what y'all doing. Bow.
And I like the fact that SWV pretty much, paid their homage. Like, you know what? That was fire. That was good. We can't really top that, but that was good. Y'all did. And I really feel like a group who really haven't sung together in so long really did very well. The other, the other group, they're still very close. Versus,
I think Rain would kill every song that SWV Escape has.
Escape, yeah.
Well, let me ask y'all a question.
Like for a group that haven't sung together, which is Escape, they haven't really performed together. They haven't sung together. It's been off and on beef for years, and I highly doubt they probably will really perform together. They did really well.
Well, let me get to a few comments real quick. Nicole Chan says SWV looked beautiful.
I think they looked
she was team SWV. Okay, so we know who one person voted for. I loved it. I love that Tiny showed up with her voice. She went off.
Yes.
Definitely agreed.
Yes, she went off.
Agreed.
I was shocked.
Love Escape though. What's the next one? Candy Hair was better. You think Candy Hair was better? I think Candy looked pretty good.
I think Candy Hair is always bad, and me and Candace always agree on that.
It was nice because they're all actually friends, so it was nice to see them sing each other's songs together. Agreed, I did like the unity. What you were saying, Miranda?
Okay, so the thing is with this. So with SWV, could not do a lot because they are going through legal issues at this point. Coco, you are married to a whole pastor, and it's like y'all can't even do what y'all wanted to do because if y'all would have stepped outside that boundary, then that would have been a legal action. So you couldn't do what you wanted to do.
Well, Coco actually went through something before the verses started. Like someone got shot outside her hotel room.
Exactly.
So like her vibe was kind of off,
Exactly. So I thought y'all should have at least promoted it differently versus doing what y'all did because y'all gave SWV the boot. Like that shit It was dead. It could have been way better than what they were, but that shit was dead.
So let me ask y'all.
I like it.
So let me ask y'all in closing on this one, who do y'all think won?
Escape.
SWV.
Hands down. Escape. Hands down.
Jamal, you feel as though
I
SWV
said
won?
SWV. I feel like that.
No,
Yeah.
Escape that because what Tyler was promoting her single. Like, you're not on here to promote your single. We could care less about your single.
But you got to use your platform when you got it. So I say SWV in my opinion.
But wait, I'm sorry about that, Alex. I didn't hear your opinion on it. What was your take on it? Is Alex there? Alex. We lost Alex. Okay, well, folks, that's all I have for Ray's Music Roundup. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Of course, next Tuesday I will have more for y'all.
Right there.
Oh, Alex, you want to give your take on the SWV Escape verses?
From what I caught, I loved it. I think that for what I've seen from them in the longest time, it was good. Okay, it could use a little, but I respect it for what it was. But as a person who grew up in the back,
and who would you say won?
Everything, I was with it.
Mm-hmm. Who would you say won?
Do I have to choose?
Yeah, you gotta choose.
No.
You said
You don't gotta choose, right?
So we got what, 4 escapes and 1 SWV.
Who picked SWV?
Jamal was rocking with them.
Okay.
Yep. I most definitely was.
I was pick it.
But that's all I got for y'all for my music roundup. Jamal, you got something to talk to us about, Mr. F that?
Oh, do I have any? I got a few things, nothing too big. But look, that J. Cole documentary.
Well, wait, let's get your intro rolling first, my brother.
All right, let's go. What up, everybody? So yeah, I got a few things to talk about. None too big, none too heavy. Just some stuff that I didn't talk about last week. We're gonna go over some movies that have come out that I want to kind of review in a way, or go over with y'all, see what y'all take on it. If you saw it or did not see it, maybe it's one of those things you should watch. First movie I want to talk about, did not get to talk about. Well, all right, I'm gonna go over a kids movie that you were able to watch with your family that I saw last week with my family. I threw on and I thought it was about to be one of the dumbest movies ever, but it actually was really, really good. The name of that movie is called Mitchell's versus the Machines. Right?
Okay.
You saw it, Alex?
Yes, of course I did.
Was it good? You liked it?
It was cool.
I thought it was very, very good. And my kids, we were laughing. My son, he doesn't really even pay attention to movies unless it's the Spider-Man, into the Spider-Verse movie. We'll sit there and watch that all day. This one was similar to like that, and the fact that the same makers of the Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse movie. The Miles Morales one. He'll sit and watch that all day. It was the same way with this one. There was a bunch of humor that sometimes kids don't understand that the parents pick up on, had us laughing. At the same time, the kids are laughing at certain things. Had us to the point where we was going to watch it a second time. So we're going to end up watching that again. That was a pretty good movie. Y'all should check that out. Another movie I wanted to go over with y'all, I didn't get to go over last week, was Mortal Kombat. So let's talk about it. Mortal Kombat. This is my review on the Mortal Kombat movie. I took it for what it was. I didn't dig in my bag and pay attention to the other Mortal Kombat movies that I love so much. And I just paid attention to what 2021 Mortal Kombat would give me. I enjoyed it. At first, I didn't understand where they were going with this new character. The new character was pretty good. I just didn't like the fact of what his powers were and how you got the powers, but they had to try to make sense of it. So if you don't pay attention to the actual video game, the newer video game, then you wouldn't understand what's going on with that movie.
Right. That's true.
So it was good for what it was. I seen the setup for what they're trying to bring in later. See, you stupid, by the way. I like that part, right? That was pretty dope. I feel like it's going to get better. They just throwing it out there to see what they could reel in. And a lot of people like this. Some people didn't, because we nitpick as people. We nitpick on everything. We why was Liu Kang like this, and why was he not the star? And just take it for what it is, people, when it comes to these movies, because they just throwing it out and giving it to us.
You know something? If you don't mind me throwing out a quick opinion, I honestly disagree with everybody who said that it wasn't good. We finally got the Mortal Kombat with all the blood and the action that we actually needed. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it was action in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, but we barely saw any blood spill or anything like that. Like, this movie was actually like the game.
I agree.
I was feeling that. Like, I was actually feeling that.
Ray, you know what people was mad at though?
What?
They was mad at the cheesiness, and I like cheesy sometimes. So like the whole,
I didn't think it was
whip
cheesy.
your head and be like fatality.
Mortal Kombat.
I thought that's
like,
it's supposed to be campy because you wanted to stay true. You wanted to ring back
exactly.
Video game. I want to remember being in front of my TV playing Sega, and all the moves. Like, I went into it, and I think that's what I spoke about it before. Like, I walked away from the movie maybe like a half an hour in, and I came back, and I didn't really feel like I had to rewind to continue watching the movie. I really walked into it expecting very specific things. I needed to get I needed a decent bicycle kick. I needed to get over here. I needed, finish him.
We got
I needed
all of it.
We got things. We got, the blood. It was messy, and it was a good messy.
But you know what the thing is though, that people gotta understand? We didn't even get to Mortal Kombat yet.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. It's more to come. Yeah.
It's more, just let it flow. It's the first one. They probably went that low because of the budget. That's one, too, and because you gotta. All right, with movies now, sometimes like our Black Panther, for instance, right? Black Panther came out. We love Black Panther, right?
Hell yeah.
Crazy behind movie. And we're going to get into our top 5 movies too, but that's one that's in my top 5, just to let y'all know, right? Crazy movie. Now, R.I.P., he's not here anymore. That's always going to be my Black Panther in my heart and in a lot of people's hearts.
Don't make me cry.
But how big that movie is, right? Look, how big that movie is, though. I don't think the anticipation for the second one is the same now since he's not here. If he was here, we're probably like, yo, it better be better than the first one. Now people like, all right, this hopefully it's up there with the first one, but I kind of understand if it's not. So with Mortal Kombat, it's opposite. It's more so like, throw this out. If they like it, a lot of people vibe with it, we're going to make the second one even better. You know what I'm saying? To really get them rolling. But what people were mad at the most part was like, we didn't get a backstory. We didn't get any of the reason why Mortal Kombat was there. A little bit, but not a lot for a person who don't watch or don't play the video game wouldn't understand. So that's what people mad at. It's like, what if I didn't understand nothing about Mortal Kombat and I just wanted to watch a good, gory karate flick? is
I
this
really
it?
loved the movie. I did. I
thought
loved
was
it.
good.
I didn't have any bad thing to say about it.
This is all what I'm hearing from like different, the internet, different critics.
No,
You know what
I've
I'm
definitely
saying?
heard it. Even when I said it was okay, I liked it. People like, oh fuck that, it was whack. I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
let me have that. Like,
I want to watch it
good.
again. I thought,
It had
have it.
good
Like,
parts. It definitely did.
we judge too hard nowadays, man. Everybody's a softie. But is that how everybody else good on that? They want to say any more about the Mortal Kombat?
No, I'm good. Oh well, you can read
That's
the
a comment.
comment.
Shaw said, "I enjoy Mortal Kombat 2021. I just hope that they plan to stay so close to the end game storylines." Okay, because there is a lot that can be built on go forward. That is so true. I'll tell you why. Because honestly, I haven't played a Mortal Kombat game in a long time, probably since Sega Genesis. No, PlayStation 2 and 3. But what I do, I don't know if y'all do this, but this would be hot if y'all did this, women and Ray.
Mm-hmm.
I go online and I'll just watch somebody either playing the game or just watch the storylines of the game. And it's like watching a freaking movie. But it's it's a CGI type of movie, how it looks. So you don't watch people actually fighting and playing the game. You just watch the storylines.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so dope. Like I watched that to get my fix, of Mortal Kombat before it came out. I thought, the game is pretty good. They are going different places with it. Also, the CGI wasn't as horrible as the past productions, which somewhat top notch at the time. That is correct. They were. The CGI was pretty good. I thought with the budget that they had, it was a good movie.
How do you feel about the casting? Because I think, like, for me, it bothers me sometimes when they cast the wrong people for certain characters. Like, you have this vision of a character in your head, and then what you see on the screen is like, nah.
I'm very biased. Liu Kang is my favorite character, so I would say that that was the wrong casting for Liu Kang. That was the most perfect casting for Jax, Sonya.
And
you think Jax was perfect?
Yeah, that's my man too. Yo, he's a good actor, man.
I love him, but I don't think that like his body type was right for Jax. I think he should have been bigger.
I thought he was big as hell.
Nah.
I thought he was big too, but I see what she's saying when it comes to Jax.
Jax should have been bigger.
Jax is always a big nigga. Yeah.
Jax needed to be
y'all watch Supergirl? You ever watch Supergirl?
No, I don't, but I heard it was good.
We know the character. We know him. He had his own TV show, but I'm saying the actor, he's a great actor and I love him, and not for nothing. He has a quarterback frame.
I thought he was big.
We needed a Michael Clark Duncan frame for Jax.
Copy.
We needed a Michael frame for Jax.
And Kano was perfect though. That was the most perfect character there. Now Raiden, I was upset about too. I see where they was trying to go with his eyes, but I felt like he should have the all white eyes without seeing his actual eye color. If that makes sense. So I didn't like that.
You talking about Raiden? Yeah.
I think we could have got a better Raiden.
I feel like we could have had a better Raiden. I feel like he should have still had that long hair. And Liu Kang, that's the only two. Scorpion was perfect. Freaking.
I kind of want a different Kung Lao.
Nah, I thought Kung Lao was good, man.
You did? I don't know. I kind of wanted a different Kung Lao.
When he threw the joint, he threw the hat and that joint with the spinning. I said, "Oh, it's going down."
That was sweet. Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah,
they did show off. They showed his talent, so I love that.
But see, Michael Jai White can't act, Sean. He can't act.
Nah, he would have killed that part because it's not a big part. But Michael Jai White I think he already played Jax in the Mortal Kombat. There was like a mini series on like YouTube or something like that I think he did play. I want to say he played Jax, but Jax before his arms became metal.
Okay.
Y'all, I can't even answer y'all because I don't know shit about Mortal Kombat.
It's all good. It's all good. Just listen in. It might be one of the things you want to watch.
Get into it.
One thing about the movie that we talked about so far, the representation. Okay, I'm gonna just say the representation that of all the things that are coming out that our kids get to see. You know, the things that we had that were younger. Because remember, things that came out back then, like were really whitewashed. Like real, true, actually Asian characters playing Asian roles and shit like that. Like I'm really happy about that. Like we keep talking. We keep talking about freaking Black.
So do you
got that whole Black cast. It was beautiful. Miles Morales. I'm sitting here with my son watching all of this, and he gets to see somebody that looks like him in all of these movies.
There's speculation on that too, you know. That new Spider-Man movie, I'm gonna skip to that. So when that new Spider-Man movie come out, it is speculation about Miles being in that. Don't know how true it is. Tobey Maguire.
Action?
Yeah.
That's the one where it's supposed to be all three of them.
Who would they get to play him?
All four of them. So it will be the Spider-Man we have now.
Too. Okay.
Tobey Maguire, the other guy that played the Amazing Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield, yeah.
And Tom Holland.
And Tom Holland. And then whoever they casting for Miles Morales. So that's something that's speculating right now out there. Oh, I want to get into something that I seen the other day that I am always excited for. Venom 2.
Man, that shit gonna be
y'all
crazy.
Seen that trailer?
Hell yeah. I shared that shit to my story the other day.
Yes. It was crazy. It was crazy. The Venom 2, I'm excited for that. Man, when that drop in theaters is gonna be crazy. I wanted to go over that. And the last thing I'm gonna go over as far as movies is I did go watch the Michael B. Jordan movie. I talked about it last week. I watched the Michael B. Jordan movie. It was pretty good. What issues did I have with that movie? I don't know, man. I think it was pretty good. Like I liked it. How y'all feel?
The Michael B. Jordan movie. I love that movie. That movie was good.
I'm so glad you brought that movie up. I'm so glad you brought that movie up. So I was literally just telling my sister, I'm like, it could have been better. Because to me, it's like you know what was going to happen. After you set the car on fire, you got in the car, you talking to the dude. So at this point, you were trying to set your point across. So I felt like it could have been better, but it's not one of my top 10. It's not on my top 10 at all.
Well, I don't think it would be a top 10 in your movie. Yeah, I didn't think it would be top 10. It's not something that big. I felt like it was a nice lineup for them to create like a character like Born Identity. You know what I'm saying? In a way, because he's not dead. And that I thought that part, oh man, I thought he was gonna die. I thought on the rooftop, I thought it was a rat. When he got out of there, I was like, yes, black man doesn't die. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing they did was change his last name when he got a new identity. So I felt like it could have been better than what it was.
No, I mean that's not. He's still a ghost though. It doesn't matter what his name is. His name is his name. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless. But I feel like I thought he was going to die, and I actually said this to my wife. I said, Michael B. Jordan always dying at the end of movies. Ever since Black Panther, he about to die.
For that Fruitvale Station.
When he didn't die, I was so happy, yo. I'm like, yes, yeah, he get another one out of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was good.
I did too. I enjoyed it.
It dragged in the middle. Yeah, it did drag in the middle. Right. All right, so that's all I got for you guys. I don't got no fashion news today. Besides, get your white sneaker because they going fast. I've been looking for a nice white sneaker. Couldn't pick what I wanted. It was either
I can get you some forces. That's what you need. I can get you some forces.
Nah, see, I'm not in the forces. I haven't done forces since.
He wants some McQueens. Right?
Oh, he wants some.
It's been a while. Like
you want them,
or he wants some all white McQueens. He wants some white. He wants some McQueens.
Nah, I ain't even in that. I ain't even in that.
That's orthopedic shoes.
He probably wants some Pharrells.
Nah, I ain't into none of that. I'm gonna tell you what I picked up. I'm gonna tell you what I picked up, and these are some of my hottest white sneakers that I feel like people should be out looking for. You got the all white, the triple white Hirachis.
Oh yeah, the
Okay. Okay.
You got the triple white Air Max 95s.
There you go.
If you're looking for something a little bit cheaper than the 90, two more. If you're looking for something cheaper than the 95, you can go to Air Max all white 90s.
Yes.
What about
and then my other all white shoe of the summer would be the Vapor Max, the Vapor Plus. That's what they call it. Vapor Plus.
The Vapor Plus. Yeah.
Why you didn't throw in the Air Max 97, the all white ones?
I love the 97s. The all whites is not really my favorite because of how they sit.
Hey,
but I would go a 97 too. See, what's your favorite? See,
nah, none of those. That's not
favorite?
A good summer shoe. I mean, we live in New York. I live in New York, so I'm gonna go with what I would think New York will wear.
I'm everything I said was what New York will wear. So what are you talking about?
Nobody got no Hirachis on right now.
What?
Nobody pulling out the Hirachis.
The all white Hirachis, a white sneaker? You kidding me? Or you shitting me?
I'm not fucking shitting you. I'm telling you.
What are they wearing? What are they wearing?
No, you ain't been going that long. You know they done sold out on them goddamn Air Forces. You know people done rebought them McQueens because it's a white shoe. It's a fashion shoe.
You said the Alexanders. Okay, and what
Alexanders. They are kind of ugly, but they will go hard at the all white part.
I'm not wearing those. That's just me. But go ahead.
It will definitely. All right, because you're down south now, so we get it.
Nah. I'm not into that.
No, I'm in New York.
I've been done that.
It ain't too many white sneakers, but people are still wearing them Air Forces. I tried to go get my son a pair, and them motherfuckers just sold hell out. And I said, "Damn,
man, them shits is all online. Them shits is online.
They sold out, baby. Then you can put in the cart. You ain't checking them shits out.
If they try to bring Air Max
out on the cart, I mean, and I better not see no nigga outside in them all white Air Max 95s. Don't do it.
I'm about to cop those already.
Don't fucking do it. You better go get them lime
I'm
greens.
definitely doing it.
Don't do it. You better get the lime greens. And there's plenty of other summer sneakers that people can honestly wear. I don't want to see too many high tops this year. I mean, it's summer.
I'm not talking about a sneaker like a colored sneaker. I'm talking about an all white shoe that you can wear with whatever you want to wear. Right? That's all I'm talking about. I'm not going into sneakers. But when I say you could rock a 95, you could most definitely rock a 95.
The only 95 I see niggas, I better see on niggas' feet is the lime greens. Don't come out or the blues or the red.
Me with my 95s
I
on,
better not see no other color on no man's feet. Those for babies. I bought those for the babies.
I listen, I don't understand how y'all out here still wearing Air Forces. If you still doing that, it's on you.
Only white.
Have a lesson on that one. Nah, I'm still
with Jamal on that one. I'm with Jamal on that.
Still not doing it.
Only the white. They still go hard, and they better not be creased. They better not have a scuff. They better be out the box. Like
that's what I'm talking about.
And that's how my 95.
And you better treat them like you treat your Timbs. As soon as they crease, them shit's
Next week, when I get them, I'm gonna show my 95, my all white, triple white 95.
You can't show me nothing.
Crispy.
Oh, what is it?
Crispy.
The thing is with the G9s. Like with the G9s, you honestly only have 5 wears out of them. You can't get the G9s.
That's a strong ass 5. You might not make it to 5. That might be a hard
Exactly.
What's you say?
Like with the G9s, you can't even do that. Like that's dead. I'm sorry if y'all don't know what G9s are. Y'all call them Air Force Ones. We call them G9s.
Okay, because I was wondering. Okay.
Is there a G in there? Did I miss the G?
We call them G9s.
That's that Atlanta thing, honey. That's the Atlanta in her.
They call them fat hats in DC, and in New York we call them ups. I ain't never heard
of
them.
I heard of G-Nights out there because somebody said I stepped on their G-Nights when I went out when I was in Atlanta. And I didn't know, and I looked down and I said, "You mean them Air Forces?" And he was like, "You must be from uptown." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from New York."
In Louisiana, we call them G-Nights. In Atlanta, they call them Forces. So it's like it's depending on where you from, what you call him. But you really can only get 5 wears out of those G nights. You can't get any more
Never
than
seen
that.
a man wear them 5 times, but
Exactly.
that's a good shoe. If he must have then been his toes.
That's why them shits is $90. They $90 for a reason.
Those shits ain't $90 up here.
Yeah.
Oh,
look,
they
not up
y'all
here.
heard, up here, niggas are selling them bitches for $125 in the mall.
$150 up here.
Hey
But
y'all,
the
we
thing
go
is,
go hold
overpricing
that.
them because on Nike, I just ordered a pair. On Nike, they're only $80. So I'm like, I'm not gonna give you $125 and I can get shit off Nikes for $80. You got me fucked up. No.
Desiree, we go wrap it. We go wrap it up. We gonna talk about that backstage productions kicking us off. We gonna reach that time, y'all.
Yeah, production's gonna just cut us off. We're gonna go black like the Soprano.
we do.
First of all, who's
Listen,
winning
we
damn
appreciate.
lows? Anybody winning lows? What? No.
$90. Oh, look, y'all, Afterpay. It's the Afterpay for me. Shit, me.
Man, cut it out.
When is F-Stat gonna take Afterpay? Not yet. We ain't get the quad pay.
You said what?
We're about to get quad pay.
What you say about Afterpay?
I said, when Mr. F-Stat gonna take Afterpay and quad pay?
Oh nah, we ain't having that.
$650 in quad pay. What we doing?
Listen,
I need my money up front, CC.
I ain't mad, but Liquid Gold gonna be taking that shit.
We're gonna wrap it up for the
discriminate payments
evening.
around here.
We're gonna wrap it up for the evening. This has been a great show. We appreciate everybody who tuned in, watched us, commented, like, share. We hope you go subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our Facebook page. We do have other social medias coming soon. Y'all got anything? Anything I want to say to the people?
Also, I would like to let the world know that the Chop House is sponsored by Liquid Gold Inc.
Yeah,
absolutely. There you go. That's right. That's right.
And we got Mr. F-Stat with the hats in the back. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And y'all can go to everybody's Instagram and
flavors.
Hats and some
I want a
toys.
hat, so you need to DM me.
I want one.
What you said?
Right. It's effortless. It's effortless. It's effortless.
What we do right now is effortless. You heard?
I know that's right.
That's right.
That's right. So until next week, everybody.
Until next week, we'll see y'all next Tuesday. Let's say 8.
That one.
We gonna say 8. If anything changes,
I would like
we'll
to correct myself before I go. The Chop House is sponsored by Liquid Gold Inc. and Effortless.
That's right.
And Effortless.
We're
gonna leave with that next week. And it's definitely the Effortless brand around here. So y'all have a good night.
All right, y'all. We out.
We out.
Peace.